G'day everybody. I don't know if you can see me down there. I look like an alien or some sort of a Martian or something with my mask on. I'm wearing a mask and my glasses and I'm fogging up my glasses. Okay, enough complaining. Okay, what I would like to do today is pour, let me tell you first what happened here. What I have here is resin painting, which I did using some pigments that I'm not familiar with and that don't really work for me anyways in resin, so I'm going to pour over it now and fix it. That's what you do. So all I have is I've mixed my resin already. So my Artisu Snow White, Phthalo Turquoise Epoxy Pigment and Aquamarine Epoxy Pigment by Artisu, and I've got my little cups here ready to go. So what I'm going to do is I'll just pop that there. Because I already have, I've only got a little bit left in this jar, I'm just going to pour some of this resin in here just to mix it up. Got to be careful with that. I'm just mixing the bottom up because the sides have got some grainy bits. That's just because it's been drying. So I am not stirring the sides. I'm just picking up this resin from the bottom. And you don't have to do this if you're a little bit heavy-handed, but it's easier to get every little drop out by doing it this way. And that's why I do it. It's really hard to breathe through this mask, and I'm fogging up my glasses, so it's gonna be funny. In I go. So that's pretty much right. Just do a little bit more of that. Another little stir. Oops, sorry, I'm out of the screen. And only mix in the bottom, not the sides, and then pouring it in there. Very gently, so we don't pick up those grainy bits off the side. Just trying to drip without scraping. Okay, that's that. I'm going to add some more of my resin in there. Give that a little stir, and that's ready. Next, I've got my Phthalo Turquoise. I might just pop some resin in here and some in there, and just leave some in the cup. And then I always like to mix these pigments a little bit, because I find that some of them, not all of them, but some of these pastes, if you leave them for a while, like weeks or something, and don't use them, they might start to separate a little bit, which is quite normal because they've got different things in them. And also I've got this lovely aquamarine in with that. This one looks really dark, but it's quite transparent once it's in. Okay, give that a bit of a stir. Today is quite a warm, humid day, and it does affect resin. I can already feel the cup heating up. Oh, get rid of you. But that's alright, because this is going to be a quickie. I usually don't take too long to work. It's mainly the preparing, you know, and the talking bit. And I know some people don't like to hear me talking, and I get a comment saying you talk too much. Or I get someone saying, I wish people would just do a video and not talk. So it's hard to please everybody, you know, because a lot of people like to hear what I'm saying, what I'm doing, because I'm giving some instructions. And I guess you can always hit that fast forward button. Let's get started here. I love this area here. This is just metallic paint, just an acrylic. I just put it over the resin while it was wet, and it locked it in, so it looks quite good there. What I'm going to do now is just going to pour some of this clear just on that area there, because I'm going to try and preserve that. Ooh, I forgot that I put some ink down here, and I thought it dried, but it hasn't, so it's alright. Just gonna have to do that. There we go, all fixed. Okay. I don't like that area at all, so I'm going to be covering it with most of this. I'm just going to make some quite random moves. Oh, look how pretty that is. And here we go with this one now. It's good to go over the top in between. They will move, which is good. So what I want to do now, I'm going to use my hands, but you can use a brush or a spatula or a palette knife. Whatever you are comfortable with, you use. You don't have to do what I'm doing. So this is what I'm doing. I am just moving this paint around. And while I'm here and I've got your attention, if you're not part of my Facebook group and you're interested in fluid art, please join us, because there's a lot of people there, very, very, very supportive, and the group is just wonderful, and people have only nice things to say. We don't get any dramas like some of the groups get. So just lovely, supportive people. There's a lot of newbies, and there's also a lot of experienced people there, including myself, who can help with any support, that any questions, or you know, just display your artwork and ask for opinions. So do join us. The group is called Fluid Art Community with Suzana Dancks. So look us up on Facebook and click that join button and join us. Okay, a little bit of forcing to get rid of the bubbles. Quite a few bubbles there. And also a little fluffy, which I tend to get a lot. So it's good to have something to get rid of them straight away. Alright, so that's looking pretty already, as is. Now I'm going to go with this white. I've got quite a bit of this white, so see how we go. Might go this way a bit. And then I'm going to move it a bit with my heat gun. I'm going to go this way, okay? I always start with the low heat and the low, not the low heat, the low speed. Just to give it a bit, to move it a bit, let it mingle, and then hit it with a high heat, high speed. Okay. So that's really moving that way now. So I want to stretch it a bit. It's going to come back down. I just want to stretch them. Just want to stretch it. Do maybe a swirl. Bring it back down. And back again. Use my hair dryer for here. Put it on hot. Now that's got more character. Just got that. Okay, we're going to go with some more. Actually, I might even get a little bit more of this gold because I quite like it. Just give me a second. Here's my lovely gold. Give it a good stir. I'm actually going to put some down here as well, over the top of this. Just following the same line. And let that merge with the other colours. And then just go. gonna just go with my chicken. Okay, so somebody has asked me in my group, not asked me but asked everybody, when is it, you know, why does resin burn, how to avoid that? Well, you gotta know when to stop. You gotta be very, oh, you are a stubborn little bugger that want to come out. So you gotta know when to stop. Just then I was really giving it a lot, and then I could see here just a little bit of steam coming up. You stop. It will heat up, and the longer you leave it, the more it will heat up. So you give it a bit of a break. So you go and pick out your little dust bits or whatever, if there's any there. Have a good look. Think about if you need to do anything else to it, and then if you need to torch it again, then you can. But you just need to be careful and not overdo it, you know. So that to me looks much better than the old painting. Just here I'm just fixing up some of these bits and just blending it in with the other colors. I'm going to leave that now because that's still moving, and I might add some more in a second, but at the moment I'm just going to let it do its thing. Now I've put some gesso around my edges, and so I'll probably leave them black. So that's already starting to look pretty cool. I like that. I like what that white's doing there. I think we need a little bit more white here maybe, create that like a wavy sort of effect. Alrighty, here we go. Okay, so that's looking pretty cool. We've got quite a lot of this white, but I've got some of this as well. Just want to fix this area here. I'm not too happy with it. You can do that. Fix things. Okay, let's go. Got some more of that gold. Just need something that's too white here. And I also like to put some of that gold here, just to create that little splash. Sorry, I got quiet when I'm really in this mode. Now I can add And more of this white on here. Very thin, if I could get a thin bit out. More here maybe. Okay. It's getting pretty hot now, so I've got to be very careful that I don't torch it. Okay, so I'm quite happy with that now. May just use a little stick to just create some swirls here, just to break that up a bit. Might just torch the whole thing now. So it's really super hot now. Super hot. So I'm going to be leaving that one alone. I'm going to move over here now. So here it is, guys. Lots of stuff going on there. Lots of stuff. And as it's curing and setting, it's still finding its place. You know, the pigments are moving. Okay. And even, I don't know if you can see this part here. You can see that? If you look closer, you can even see that. The beautiful texture. It's looks like a texture, but it's not. But it just gives it so much character. Okay, now. Okay, it's been a couple of hours now. And I noticed there was a couple of little bits of fluff on there. So what I did was I just get my torch, my small torch. There you have it.